Greetings, foolish mortals. It is me, Kat, aka Black Moon Rose 13. Listen. There's been talk about the whole YouTube Red thing. And trust me, I'm as in the dark as everyone else. I think the only one who isn't in the dark is PewDiePie, to be perfectly honest. Well, of course he's not in the dark. He's going to be benefiting the most. I will explain later. And all my information from YouTube Red is from other YouTubers and what I have read. But semi-recently, I don't know what to say on that. I watched a thing. Okay, I watched this thing by John Green about what's going on. And he pointed out positives, but then that was like as soon as they announced YouTube Red. NerdCube came up with a new video, and I'll put a link in the description about NerdCube's thing. About the latest, semi-latest information. Again, he's in the dark, just like everyone else, except PewDiePie. I'll explain my disgruntledness. I'm not a big fan of PewDiePie, okay? I never got into his stuff. I'm more of a Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, Geek Remix, Chugga Conroy, NerdCube. I can list the YouTubers I watch, but later. Anyway. But, okay. NerdCube pointed out that, okay, originally, this is what we thought. You put money into YouTube Red. There's $10. Hing! You get the ad-free stuff and the, unlimited music, who cares? And, the special content. Which, speaking of that special content, I'm gonna go on a tiny rant. I lost 2 of my videos. And by 2 of the videos, they're no longer available in America. I still have them on private. Because they have the theme songs from Chobits on them. And I'm like, wait, I thought you were doing original content. Chobits is not original content. Yeah, they said it was because of YouTube Red. Lies! Anyway, I have to go through some stuff with Frederator on that. Anyway. When it comes to, okay, right. You put in the money, which is like, what, $10? Okay, you give $10 to YouTube Red. Hing. Now, this is what I assumed, and a lot of people assume this. That you put in money, your $10, and you watch whoever. Like, for example, okay. YouTube gets their $5. Who cares? And then, you watch stuff like, I go and watch Geek Remix, or NerdCube, or Jacksepticeye, or Chugga Conroy, putting in a few plugs here and there. Smooth McGroove. I like listening to his stuff. But, all that, and then that all from your money that you gave from the videos that you watch gets all split up with amongst them. Yeah, that's not true. Yeah, your money does not get split up like that. No, according to what NerdCube has discovered in his deeper research, better research than I can get because all my research leads to the same thing over and over and over again. So Google, are you trying to hide something? I'm not insulting Google right now. No, I love Google. I love YouTube. Yay. Anyway. But when you when he did research, he discovered that all the money goes into like one giant pot. Okay? Imagine a giant pot. All the money, because we're going to just pretend YouTube gets 50% of all the money from the thing. They most likely get more or less. So your $5 from that $10 goes into that. Whoop! Okay? And it goes in that little pot. By the end of the month and everything, and all the little YouTube thingies are all calculated and everything, he who gets the most views gets the most money. See how I said he who gets the most views? Yeah, basically it's a rich gets richer scheme. See how I'm annoyed? PewDiePie's gonna get more money. I'm not saying that he doesn't deserve it or whatever, I just never got into him or whatever. But I'm just saying, he who gets the most money is going to get it. It's a rich gets richer scheme. It's completely unfair. And it's just completely unfair, because let's just pretend... Okay, let's pretend I put money into YouTube Red. This is a really big fictional world, because I'm not putting money into it. If I do... Well, so far all the YouTubers that have mentioned YouTube Red, so far they are offering any original content, so far no interest. Anyway, so let's just pretend I put money into YouTube Red. And I have stated, I don't watch PewDiePie. I think I've seen like a couple of his videos, and maybe something with something that had Jacksepticeye in it, and or PewDiePie was in a video with Jacksepticeye. or Markiplier. I occasionally watch Markiplier, but only his funny stuff. Occasionally. But you see where I'm going with this? I don't watch PewDiePie, but yet somehow my money goes to a guy who I didn't even watch. You see where I'm going with it? It's completely unfair. And it's just like, it doesn't seem fair. Rich get richer's kind of scheme, because you know PewDiePie's gonna get the most views. Come on. He's the #1 YouTuber ever. Completely unfair. Yeah. I could break out the game theory video and tell you why he's the #1 viewer, but I won't. I won't. And I can't wait for the PewDiePie army to come over here and attack me. I won't tag PewDiePie in this. I'm not stupid. Anyway, so it's completely unfair, personally, in my opinion. And if you are considering YouTube Red and everything, just put into the thought of this smaller YouTuber, all those people who are trying to start this out, trying to get a little bit more money. Me? This isn't a me fest, but I'm just saying, people like me, and trust me, I'm not getting jack squat with this thing. To be honest, my money has gone phew. So, I'm just saying, if you just happen to be watching YouTube and you just happen to have ad block on, I'm not saying turn it off completely. I completely understand why you have ad block on the internet. Trust me, I use it myself. But could you possibly whitelist YouTube or my channel or something? I understand that there's some, and trust me, I know I watch YouTube when there's no ad block on a computer or when I'm on my cell phone. Oh my god, the horrible. You know that one commercial they're doing to try to convince you to not smoke, and it's like creepy little creatures? Ugh. And I understand that there are some people out there that just can't handle that kind of thing. And then there are the horror movie commercials that are just a nightmare. Literally. And then they're unskippable. I completely understand. And if those commercials happen, just reload the video, okay? Just watch the video for 5 seconds, hit the skip button so I can get a little bit of revenue. People, this is my career we're talking about. And I completely understand why you have ad block. Ads are horrible things sometimes. But, I mean, YouTube is better than television, I'm just saying, like what Nerdkeep said. But, sorry if you've been hearing my sniffles, by the way. I have a slight cold still. But, please, if you're gonna do that, like, whitelist YouTube or whitelist my channel. Yeah, whitelist only my channel, please. Listen to me, I am your god. No. Like, help the small YouTube, because now that YouTube Red is around, the gap to getting more popular YouTubers and to get the next generation of YouTubers is huge now. It's going to be really, really hard, because I know that there are going to be... Listen, PewDiePie ain't going to do it forever. If he is, good luck for him. But you know what I mean. The famous YouTubers we have now, they ain't going to do it forever. They're going to move on and do something else. Books or TV or something. You know they are. Come on, think about it. They ain't going to do it forever. This ain't Neverland. And you're going to need a new generation of YouTubers, gamers, entertainers to go on with that. So, this YouTube Red thing is making the gap to make big YouTubers even bigger, to go from, I do YouTube part-time to do YouTube full-time and make a full career out of it. They just made that gap, which was pretty big to begin with, even bigger. Ow! Oh, ah! I just popped something while I was doing that. Why am I expressing with my arms when no one's watching? But, yeah. Now, there are other ways you could support the said artist. I wish there was like a donate button. Okay, there is technically a donate button. I'm gonna tell you a little YouTube behind the scenes. There is like this weird little donate thingy, but it only works if you have a quote-unquote legitimate business, and since I quote-unquote do not have a legitimate... Okay. It's not a business, per se, so I can't use it. Unless this thing is business-related, I can't use it. Unless there's some legal loophole that I don't know about, which I haven't found it yet. I'm looking. But, I wish YouTube had like a donate button. Donate money to me. Or, for example... Patreon! You know that thing I always link up to that apparently no one reads the description on? Patreon, you know, support people through Patreon. Hell, buy merchandise. I know I'm doing my merchandise all through Redbubble right now because I don't have a person to make my stuff because, you know, I'm not Jacksepticeye cool and Markiplier cool. Lucky SOBs, you guys got companies that ask you to make products. I'm jealous! They're gamers. And all my video game videos, they all suck! But yeah, it just... Unless we get more information on YouTube Red, I wouldn't put a full, you know, investment into this. Just, the only way we're gonna find out information about how well it's going is February. Because, okay, let me do some math. Those who subscribe to YouTube Red get a month free. So therefore, there goes November. Then you finally get the paid thing. There's December. It takes... Okay, I'm gonna tell you a few little YouTube behind the scenes again. There are a few things I can do according to my contract, according to Frederator, and this is one of these. I rechecked my contract to make sure I wasn't doing anything illegal. According to, YouTube, it takes around 45 days at the end of the month to calculate the money, because the analytics is freaking fuzzy as hell, to, figure out how much money you have earned to put it into your bank account, PayPal, what have you. Okay? So, technicality, since you have the free month in November for all those people who are most likely going to sign up instantly, because we know those people are going to happen, then you have December. Whoop. Then you have December, where it's actually going to be officially $10 payday, and then you're going to have half those people leave, because, you know, half the people who do the free month leave, because, you know, it's going to happen, right? Then, we have to wait 45 days, that's in January, and then it's February when the money actually finally goes into the bank account of those YouTubers who have been affected, so PewDiePie, he's not going to even notice, drop in the ocean. And, like, no one's going to really know till February. Now, for gamers, at least, this is from the NerdCube perspective, who is a video game channel, though he's doing this, I would suggest him to you right now. He has some really good stuff, but he's currently going to go through a channel reboot, and I don't know what his reboot's going to be, because he's been keeping that hush-a-hush, and he also now he's making video games. See? He's a YouTuber, now he's going to try to make video games. People move on. They go onward. So, don't know what, but I will link to that video, and if you just happen to want to watch his other videos, you know, what have you. Okay? So, he points out that the big month for gamers, at least for him, most likely true for others, is the winter months. Christmas season. December, it's like, you know, December, January, his big months. So his big months, he's completely in the dark how much money he's going to really be making, and who knows, YouTube Red could actually seriously affect his money because of that. And it's just like, that's completely unfair to the gamers. Yes, completely unfair. And it's just like, it's completely unfair, period, because it's like, we don't know how this is going to help him. It could completely destroy him, or gamers in general, who are not PewDiePie. I'm sorry I keep mentioning PewDiePie, but we all know he's going to benefit the most from this, if you think about it, after I explained how the concept is that it's going to be a big pot, and those who got the most views, the rich get richer. Anyway. But NerdCube stated that, he figured out the math of how much money he would get in this theoretical pot the money gets going. He did all the math himself. Thank you, NerdCube. And if I did, okay, so he'll be getting, like, less than 1% of 1%, and I'm like, okay, that's what he's gonna get. I'm gonna get even less, because and he has 2 million subscribers. I have less than that. I have, like, 1,000. And I love all of you, by the way. You know, like, subscribe, favorite. Trust me, there will be a speed paint video after this. I promise you. This isn't gonna just be a rant video day. And it's just, I'm like, I'm scared for myself, like I've said. He's scared for himself. A lot of people are scared. And here's the bigger thing. We have to agree to this. If we don't agree to it, all our videos become privatized. And that's scary. It's like they're putting guns to our heads to agree to this. And, I mean, I'm going to agree to it, yes, because I have to, or all my videos get privatized, and then my one way of showing how I work on my artwork and then giving tutorials and helping other artists goes away. And it's scary as hell, you know? These are my expressions about this. If there ever becomes more information on this said whole YouTube Red thing, which I doubt, because the thing comes out like in a few days or tomorrow or today or whenever it comes out. I don't know when it came out because my brain is just completely fried right now. Thank you, cold medicines and lack of my old medicines because of my doctor, because of my stupid insurance. Yeah, little personal note. My insurance is being an asshole right now, and I can't see my neurologist right now for a long time, who knows how long. And so the medicine that helps me with my migraines is currently, I'm currently having to skimp on those and not take as many as I normally take, so my brain is currently going, yeah, what the hell is wrong with you, woman? So, everything's a little topsy-turvy right now. So yeah, main point. If you somehow are still listening to this rant video, which will be a miracle, listen. I know this sounds like I'm pushing you, but please, 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 if you love an artist, a YouTuber, and they have a Patreon, or they have merchandise, just, support them that way, because, with YouTube Red going as it is, who knows how screwed we're gonna get, especially the new people. Like me. So, if they have a Patreon, it's just like $1 a month. Way less than what you can get from doing for freaking YouTube Red. Just, if they have a Patreon, like what NerdCube once said, do the Patreon, and instead of doing $10 a month to YouTube, do $10 to your favorite, YouTube artist. YouTubers. So, $1 to me. Well, I'm promoting myself. Well, it is my channel. But, that kind of thing. It's just, it annoys me that this kind of stuff is going down, and, YouTube is notorious for keeping all of us in the dark, but you would think the ones who have money, and their, money, the things, and all that stuff in line, you would think, we'd be a little less in the dark, but unless your name is PewDiePie, or that other person who's super popular, who I can't know the name of, yeah, you're gonna be completely in the dark. Damn you, PewDiePie. Damn you. I shouldn't insult PewDiePie. According to Jacksepticeye, he's a really nice guy and everything, and he helped get Jacksepticeye popular as he is, and blah blah blah, but still, PewDiePie. I just couldn't get into it, and right now I'm just cranky at the whole idea that it's not that I'm mad at PewDiePie himself, okay? I'm not mad at PewDiePie himself. Okay? I'm just mad at the whole concept of he who gets the most views will be getting the most money. PewDiePie already gets a shit ton of money. And, we don't. The small people. I'm not gonna say the whole, I put a lot more effort into PewDiePie. Gaming videos are hard. I should know, I've made a few, and I don't even include Facecam. I'm never including Facecam. Number 1, I don't have a webcam. Number 2, my place is a mess. And number 3, no one needs to see this ugly mug any more than they have to. Why do you think my face cams are so minimal? Anytime you ever see my face, it's like spot on, and unboxings and all that jazz. And I regret doing those, because now I get weird comments about how cute I am. Not cute! Not cute! I'm manly as hell. But yeah, sorry this video became so long, by the way. That's my rant. Support the arts. Don't use ad block. Turn it off. Just do the 5 seconds and hit the skip button. If you don't like the ad itself and it's unskippable, hit the reblog. I try to make all my ads skippable, by the way. I'm trying to be nice to you guys. All my ads are skippable. I make sure that all my ads are skippable because I know how much a pain in the ass the ads are. So I make all my ads skippable. If you don't like the ad, just reload. And if you have to do the YouTube Red or you have to do ad block, Patreon is a nice thing. Buying merchandise. I have a Redbubble. Please purchase some of my stuff. I know it's not as great as some of the art that I usually do on my YouTube, and it's just usually all my 100% done by me stuff, but sooner or later I'm going to be putting a lot more stuff in my Redbubble, because I went on a sketching spree recently, and so there's going to be a lot more stuff in there sooner or later. A lot more videos to watch too. So, thank you for watching this, and I hope you guys understand my feelings. Bye.